Log into the Jenkins. Okay, credentials. Okay, so as I told, this page will be initially will be small. Why? Because we used very less memory of the server, right? So after logging in, we'll replace the IP address. Okay, so under systems, right? Are you guys doing the same?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So that system will be faster. I mean, your Jenkins will be faster. Meantime, let's log into GitLab as well. And if you logged in GitLab, sorry, if you're using GitLab or if you're using GitHub, Bitbucket, all three are same. But in my case, I'll be using GitLab. Okay, let's go to manage Jenkins.
So Bitbucket also is an open source tool or how?
Bitbucket is not open source.
Okay.
Open source, one mute. Open source is basically where you want to customize according to your requirement. But Bitbucket, we cannot customize it. But the project requirement, they has, see, it has their own enterprise system. What happened? GitLab also not logging in. Okay. Copy the public IP. Updating it. See. Okay, now the system is up. Tap to this GitLab. Okay, GitLab password is this. Verification code. Three seven eight four. Sanjay, you want to speak?
No, sir.
One mute.
Sorry.
Okay, so I have logged in all three. Okay, GitLab. Suppose if you're using GitHub, you can keep logging in, and Jenkins. Okay, and let's log in the server as well. I'll go to Git Bash, and the key that I've downloaded in downloads. Open Git Bash here. Let's increase the font size. Is it visible? Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
SSH followed by the key, then username followed by IP address. Yes. Okay. I have logged in the server. Let's decrease the font size. Yes. Okay. Now I'll go to Jenkins. So what I'll do here, So again I'll go click on new item here. Okay, so here we do create the project, right? Now I'm gonna create the project name as, I'll keep it as project dev. Okay, and or project prod. Okay, I'll click on freestyle project because we are still working in freestyle. So freestyle is basically where we can run all the jobs. See, freestyle is different and pipeline is different. Okay, so I'll walk through the pipeline so after completing freestyle. Okay, here now till yesterday we discussed about we ran multiple scripts, multiple commands in Jenkins through freestyle project, right? Now let's integrate our source code project in Jenkins through freestyle project, and we'll integrate node as well or slave as well. Okay, I'm gonna click on freestyle project, click OK. So this will redirect to the configure page of job. Okay, here under source code management, okay, click on this. See, earlier we used to do none, right? Correct. Earlier we used to do none.
Yes.
Now we'll click on Git. So when we click on Git, it will ask for the repository, credentials, and also for the branch, right? So what is our repository URL? So either we can use HTTPS or SSH. Okay, let's click on SSH. Go here. I'm gonna add the SSH URL here, and you will see the credentials, right? Let's duplicate this page. So you are seeing these credentials. We need to add GitLab credentials. Okay. Now, where do we create the credentials? To create the credentials, we go under here, under Manage Jenkins. We go here and we can see the credentials, right? Are you guys following me? I'm
Yes.
explaining the
Yes.
configuration of Git in Jenkins. Okay. So I'm gonna click on credentials. So this will redirect to the credentials page of job. So here I'm gonna create the credentials. What is it? Just a minute. Okay. So in the Jenkins here itself, so here also we can add, right? You were able to see add.
Yes, sir.
Jenkins add. Click on this. Okay. Click Jenkins credentials provider. Okay. Here you can see domain. Here you can see domain credentials and kind you go with username with password. There are a lot of kind you can see. GitHub app. Okay, and use SSH username with private key. If you have the private key for the authentication for the GitLab, you can use this. If you have the secret file for GitLab, you can use this. If you have the secret text or certificate. Okay, so currently I'll go with username with password. This is GitLab credentials that we are creating in Jenkins. Okay, don't get confused here. Okay, to authenticate GitLab in Jenkins. Okay, so what is my username of GitLab? Okay, go to GitLab, username. Suppose if you are using GitHub, username of your GitHub, the credentials that you are using. Okay, so in my case my username will be sandeepds077. Okay, I'm gonna add here username. Okay, and the password of GitLab that I logged in, right? This is my GitLab password. I'll copy and I'll put it here in the password section. Let it be empty for ID and the description. Okay, so this is the credential that I'm using it for GitLab. And suppose if you're using GitHub, you can create GitHub with username and password. Okay, so I'm gonna click add now. Okay, so the credentials will be updated in the credentials where I created in Jenkins. Okay, refresh this page. So is your credentials get created here? Earlier it was empty, right?
Yes.
Now Okay, under manage Jenkins, under credentials, you will see this. But how do we configure that? Okay, again we'll come back to the same page. We provided the repository URL. Just you click on the drop down, you will see that credentials. Okay. Okay, and we are seeing this error. What we need to do? Fail to connect to repository. Command git ls. Okay, what we do? So we'll have to initially we'll have to clone that repository into the server. Okay, so what I'll do, I will remove the existing repository. I will clone it manually because for the first time, okay, once you are getting set up, you need to clone it first time into the server. Okay, git clone followed by the repository URL. Copy ssh URL, git clone followed by the repo URL. Okay, I'm able to clone. I'll do cd to pipeline. Okay, under pipeline, the error that we are seeing here is command git ls. So it is asking us to set this as remote. Okay, I'm gonna copy this. Now add set chit remote -v. So the repository remote is this. Okay, now if I again I'll remove. Okay, so instead of SSH, we'll use HTTP. Let's see how it works. Copy HTTPS, put it here. Okay, now that error gone, right? So we configured instead of SSH, you can use HTTPS here. Okay, and credentials of your GitLab or GitHub. Okay, now if you scroll down, if you can scroll down here you can see the branch. Okay, what is our branch? Our branch is main, right? Go here, instead of master you replace it to main. Okay, /main, that is our branch. Always it should trigger for, so when we provide a branch, always it is triggering for main branch. Okay, and so this is about the git configuration. Okay, so when you select git, you need to provide the repository URL and create the credentials of your GitHub or GitLab and select it and provide the branch. Okay, and under build step, right? So under build step, okay, click on save. Okay, now we are done with configuring git in Jenkins. Okay, how do we run the job? Again, go to configure. Okay, which script that we wanted to run? There are a lot of script in this repository, right? Shell script. See, suppose if you configured with Python, you can also run the Python script. Suppose if you're configured with shell, you can also run the shell script. So what I'm going to do, I'll run this check status code from Jenkins. Okay, so what this Jenkins will do, this complete repository will be cloned in the Jenkins platform. Okay, so this script, what script will do, this will check the status of HTTPS status of google.com. Okay, so if the URL is reachable, give 200. If not, the URL is not reachable. Let's check this from Jenkins. Okay, can we run this? Because we have stored the script in our GitLab. So once we are configuring GitLab, obviously it should run any of the script, right? Correct. It can run any file. It can run this script. It can run this script because basically we do store our source codes and scripts in the repository. So it should run the scripts in the repository itself, right? Are you guys following here? Okay, I'm gonna copy this. Check check status code.sh. Okay, copy this, and again I'll go to Jenkins. Okay, I'll close this credentials tab. Okay, I'll go to the build steps. Under build steps, I'll go for execute shell. Okay, I'll just run sh followed by script name. Okay, clear with this configuration. In the execute shell, I'm giving instructions to execute this script, which is stored in our GitLab via Jenkins. The framework I'm doing here now. Are you guys following me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now I'll click on save. Now I'll click on save. I'll go to again the project name. I'll click on just build now. So the build will trigger here. Is it triggering? Okay. Now when we open this, already the build is green. Okay. So here we check the Jenkins log, Jenkins logs. Click on console output, and here we can see the logs completely. Okay, so it is, see, whatever the job that you triggered, you need to check the each and every line of Jenkins logs. Then only you will be in a understanding of Jenkins logs. Otherwise it is very difficult to troubleshoot the pipeline when you are working in Jenkins. Okay, make sure that you guys are checking each and every line. Okay, let me understand this now. So here I can see started by the username, and then system as running as system, building in the workspace. This is the workspace where the project get created, and then default homepage of Jenkins is /warlib Jenkins, and the workspace followed by the project name. Okay, and here this, the recommended git tool is none, and using credentials. Here you can see, right, what it is saying, using credentials. I'll go to again, I'll duplicate it. So what we see here, using credentials. Okay, I'll go to the credentials tab. Under credentials, so what is the credentials that we're seeing here? B4EF, correct? Are we seeing this?
Yes, sir.
Means it is picking the right username and password. We can conclude that it's basically, we call it as credentials ID. Okay, ID of credentials means we can conclude that it is picking the username and password. There is no issue with our configuration. Okay, now let's move to the next line. See, cloning the remote git repository. So what is the repository that we configured in Jenkins? The repository is pipeline E2E. Okay, actually this is my project, pipeline end to end. Okay, so I have configured this repository, and here are we seeing this cloning the repository for this by authenticating this credentials ID that we configured in Jenkins. And this is the GitLab credentials that I've configured in Jenkins. Okay, now after after this after this it will clone the repository in this workspace and fetching the upstream changes from. Okay, means this is the remote which had been set via Jenkins. It is saying upstream changes in this repository and cloning it. Okay, and here you can see using git ask pass to set credentials, means it is trying to set the credentials for this repository. Okay, and there is no timeout issue. Okay, and here it is saying remote. You can see the config remote origin URL and git remote add origin fetch, right? And these are all the commands that is running default from Jenkins. Okay, and soon after that here we can see one more line, checking out the revision. Okay, what is mean by checking out the revision? What is mean by checking out revision? Anybody aware of that? No? Okay. Checking out the revision means whatever the latest commit ID in GitLab, it will get checked out. Okay. So if I go to under code, if I go to the commits, What is my latest commit? What is where the head is pointing? What is the head dash ID? Head dash ID we call it as. Head dash ID is FEC8A, correct? FEC8. Go to Jenkins, checking out revision. Are we see FEC8 here? Okay. So Jenkins will always pull the changes for latest from GitLab or GitHub or Bitbucket. Okay. This you can understand. Jenkins will always pull the latest. Okay, latest stuff with respect to branches. Suppose if you provide other branch name, for this branch it will pull this as latest. If you provide this branch, it will pull as this branch, this checkout revision. Okay, so in this Jenkins you can see checking out revision of this commit. But currently we are seeing checking out revision FEC8 means for which branch? For main branch. So for the main branch, the head hash ID is FEC8. FEC8. Are we seeing this? Okay. And soon after that, there is a particular commit message of that latest commit message, right? So what is the commit message that we are seeing in Jenkins? Merge branch develop into main, right? Go to GitLab. What is the commit message that we are seeing? What is our commit message? Merge branch develop into main. Are we seeing this in Jenkins? Are we seeing this commit message? Commit message and checking out the revision. Checking out the revision, commit message are the latest commit message and the ID. Okay. After that, so everything is set. Okay. So we can from this till here we understood that we are good with configuring Git in Jenkins and the repository is cloned with the right revision, and then also we call it as commit ID. Okay, in Jenkins it will call it as revision commit ID, both are same, don't get confused. Okay, now we are good with configuring Git with the right commit ID and the right commit message and the repository that is authenticated via the credentials that we configured in Jenkins. Now what exactly that we wanted to do here, we are checking the HTTPS status. Let's go to the code now. Let's go to the remaining log of Jenkins. Now what we're seeing here, first time build, skipping change log, it will not give any change log. Okay, so where the project, what is our project name? Project prod, correct? And it is executing some script. What is the script name? sh followed by the script name, right? And what we are getting an output, so URL is reachable, http 200 is okay, and the job status is success, correct? Are we seeing this? This is what end-to-end logs we need to check in Jenkins. Make sure that you guys are checking the same. Are you guys good with configuring with Jenkins, Git in Jenkins? Clear with this? Any questions and any doubts? Okay. Any questions? Still we are in freestyle project. There are a lot of more to learn in Jenkins. ಏನಾದರೂ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ? ಎಸ್, ನಿಖಿಲ್ ಆಚಾರ್.
No, sir, nothing. I used to say all okay, but I raise the hands. That's it.
Okay. Now what I will do, I will create one script. Okay, suppose if I want to fix it immediately and I'll have to run it from Jenkins, what I'll have to do, I'll have to create one script. I will pick any script from the shell script. I will pick just to okay. So suppose if I want to check this in the local repository, what I'll have to do, okay, So this should be up to dated, right? Git log one line. The latest commit ID is merge branch developing to main. Okay. So I will create pi retry.sh. Okay. So I'm gonna create this script and I'm gonna add. I'm doing it locally. Okay. I'm not creating it in remote. Just to check this script, save and exit, and chmod plus x retry.sh. Okay. Now I'm gonna run retry.sh and the script is working in locally, correct? This is what I'm seeing in the local output. Before any of the script that you're checking from Jenkins or in remote, you make sure that try to run multiple times. You make sure that the script is working in locally. Okay. Then only we will run it in Jenkins. Now what I will do, I'll do check the status. Okay. I'm gonna do git add dot, oh, I'm in which branch? Git branch. Okay, I'm in main branch. I'll directly push it to main. So normally in the project, we'll not push it to the main branch directly. We go with the merge request or pull request. Okay, don't get confused here. Okay, I'm gonna come. I'll have to commit it, right? It is in the staging area, correct? Git commit -m adding retry .sh script. Okay, for the identification. Now this script is getting added. Status. Script is getting added into the repository, nothing to commit in the locally. And also I'm going to run one more time retry.sh. So I'll be making sure that internet is available, means I'm getting an output in locally, right? Now I'll have to push it to remote. Check remote -v. Let's check the remote before pushing. GitLab with my account, and then repository is this. Okay, I'm going to use git push -f. Okay, I'm pushing directly to the main branch. Okay, is it pushed? Right, now let's go to GitLab. Let me refresh this page with the main. Okay, now the head hash id, the latest head commit is changed, correct? For double b01, and this is the commit message which is having adding retry.sh. Right, now I wanted to run this script from Jenkins. How do we do? So we have already the git configuration. Okay, suppose if you want, you can create one more project. Let's create it from one more so that you will get a clear picture of this. Okay, now here I'm going to create project dev. Okay, select freestyle project, click OK, and this will redirect to the configure page of job. Here click on source code management. Naveen, go on mute. Naveen, MB. Okay, click on source code management. Huh? 1 minute, guys. Sorry, I'm audible clearly. Okay. Now I'm gonna click on source code management here. I'll go to Git. Here I'm gonna configure. I'm gonna configure with the repository URL. I'll go to repository. So I'm gonna use HTTPS link now. Copy the link. Okay. I'm gonna provide the repository URL here with HTTPS link, and under credentials, I'm gonna select with the same credential. Okay. And now that error is gone. And under the branch, I'm gonna select main. Okay. Now under the build triggers, build steps, I'm gonna use execute shell. And what was the script name? Script name was retry.sh, right? So let's execute retry.sh, or you can also run bash or dot slash. There are three ways we can run the script, right? And I'm gonna run with retry.sh, then argument. This is just an argument that we're passing in Jenkins in execute shell. Okay, click save and click on the build now. So build your C here, right? You should be able to see under builds. Already the pipeline is green. Click on this, go to console output, and this time we should be able to see the different revision, right? Now we are checking with the workspace is this, and then started by the user, and then repository is cloned here, and the credentials is using B4EF, correct? Is it using the same credentials? And also there is an upstream project had been set here, and then fetching the remote URL is this, and also the checking out revision. What is the revision now? 4BB01. Okay, go to commits under repository. The head hash ID for main branch is 4BB01, right? And are we seeing the same revision from Jenkins? And also for the commit message, what was the commit message that we added for the particular script? Adding retry.sh, right? Correct. We go to GitLab, we'll see this latest head hash ID, adding retry.sh, and also for the, okay, the script will start from here, and the result of the script is this, and the status of the pipeline. Are we good with configuring Git in Jenkins? You guys are following me? Any questions and any doubts? Okay. Now now okay, now let's move to the next concept. Just a minute. Now let's move to the next concept called how do we run the job on a specific node, on a specific slave, right? To run the job on a specific slave on a specific node, we need to configure the node, slave, agent. All three are same. Okay, make sure that you are able to understand whatever I'm explaining in the sessions. Okay, node, slave, agent, all three are same. Okay, now where do we create an agent? Under manage Jenkins, whatever the configuration that we do under manage Jenkins only. Okay, I have explained this credentials creation, and even the under systems. Okay, let me explain this manage Jenkins. Under systems, we are able to see the home directory of Jenkins. This is what I was asking the question yesterday's Q&A. The home directory of Jenkins is varlib Jenkins, and the number of executors currently we're able to run two parallel jobs. Number of executors represents the two jobs can run parallelly. Suppose if you point 3, we can run 4 parallel jobs at a time. Okay, let's keep it 2. Okay, and the labels of this Jenkins. Okay, and computer retention check interval 60 seconds, and quit period is 5, and there is a retry count is 0, so it will automatically retries it. Okay, and this is the Jenkins URL. Okay, and if you want to see here under the manage Jenkins under system, if you want to configure any of the tool, okay, any of the access key or any of the uh, configuration that you will have to do, you will have to do under system only. Okay, this you can go through it. Here you can configure email extension, email notification, configure SMTP server, and suppose if you want to do any, I'll show one more Artifactory email notification sender, and also for Artifactory Control F. Artifactory is not there. Okay, why Artifactory is not there means I have not installed the Artifactory plugin. Correct. Now I will show where to install a plugin. Later on, I'll move to the node configuration. Okay, I'll go under again manage Jenkins. I'll leave this. I will go under again manage Jenkins. There is a button called plugins, right? Do you see this? Okay, here I've shown that we have discussed about the many plugins, right? There are some set of plugins. Let's install one by one, because only we can install the required plugins because our server is only 8 GB. Okay, now I'll show just all the plugins in under plugin section. Okay, the very first plugin is Kierman. Correct. We go here, we just type, there are 4 tabs in the left side. Okay, updates, available plugins, installed plugins, and advanced settings. Suppose if you already installed in the Jenkins, you go here, click on this. Suppose if the Gearman plugin is already installed, Gearman, you should be able to see this. Now we have not installed with the Gearman plugin, correct? If it is installed in Jenkins, remember that initially when we install a Jenkins, we went with install the required plugins, correct? Remember that when installing Jenkins, we have seen that. Yes. Now this Gearman is not installed. Go to available plugins, type Gearman, type Gearman. Are we able to see this Gearman plugin? And this plugin uses Gearman to support multiple Jenkins controller. Okay, just click on this. Here you can see install. Just click on install. That's it. Okay, similarly we also have upstream and downstream plugins. Just type before installing, go here, check upstream and downstream, copy this, check whether it is installed or not. Upstream is not installed, go here and again point upstream. Where is the upstream? Upstream is not there. Upstream and downstream. Upstream and downstream. Click on this. Okay, some of the plugins, okay, might be this plugin will not be available. Might be you will get it in the enterprise version of Jenkins. When we purchase a Jenkins license, na, so there you can see this upstream and downstream plugin. Okay, so when we install this, so jobs will get triggered one after the other. Okay, and similarly we have pipeline. Let's go to Jenkins again. I'm gonna type plugin as pipeline. Okay, so there are a lot of pipeline plugins are available: pipeline graph analytics, pipeline rest API, pipeline stage view. So here we go with pipeline stage view only. Pipeline stage view to run our all the stages, and even for Docker pipeline as well. There are 4 to 5. Just a minute please. Sorry. Yes, I was explaining this pipeline plugin. So either of one, you can. I'm audible clearly. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Either of these pipeline plugin, you can install it. Okay. So now the next plugin will be parameterized plugin, right? Copy this, and I'm gonna point parameterized. Okay, parameterized. Okay, I think this plugin also will not be available. This will be available in the enterprise version. Purchased license of in Jenkins. Okay, and also for Blue Ocean, I will show this Blue Ocean plugin. Blue Ocean. There are some updates are available that I'll have to do it. Some of the plugins were not able to see. Blue Ocean updates. Let's see under updates what happened. Again, it is getting slow. I will do delete all the project. What happened? Destruct. The server is running. What happened to these guys? Okay, let's wait. Connection reset by sure. Okay, let's relog in again. Is it IP get changed? 9172. Same. If the jobs are more, the Jenkins will get slow down. We need to delete those jobs. Okay. Not able to log in. Happened. Happened suddenly. Let's close this. Close all and log in from here. SSH I followed by Linux key followed by the username. Tap on it. Oh, I think this memory issue. Maybe the server. server is reached more memory. That is the reason it might not logged in. I'll have to restart it. Okay. Anybody logged in AWS console and logged in Jenkins? I will show the Jenkins installation plugin install and the node configuration. I'll guide you. Can anybody share? Because this system is not responding for me. Let's try one more time. Anybody logged in? Guys, I'm asking you only.
Yes, sir. I'll share.
Yes, share your screen. We'll stop this instance. Sometimes see this you're not able to log in and sometimes you're not able to see Jenkins. The issue with your memory. You need to stop an instance and again restart it and clear all the Jenkins old bits where we see varlib Jenkins, right? Share complete screen, Dhananjay.
Hmm.
Entire screen. Share entire screen.
Just a minute, sir.
Stop sharing my screen. You shared only the window.
Now, sir.
Yes. Close
Are
the
you
window.
able to see the Jenkins
Yes, I can
dashboard?
see your screen. You open Jenkins. I can see only Google Meet. You're in different screen.
Okay. Can you see, sir?
Again, you went for window. Share entire screen.
No.
No, you need to share entire screen. Earlier you shared your Google Meet, na? Do the same. Ah, yes. Click on hide.
I,
Close that pop-up from Google Meet pop-up.
where is that, sir? I'm
It
not
went.
getting
It went. Okay. Go to your Jenkins.
it. Can you see, sir?
Yes. Okay. Okay. You're able to see this upstream and downstream plugin, right?
I'll check, sir.
Yes. Can you check upstream? Just type only up. Yeah, yeah. Here. Wait. Upstream, downstream column. Yes, this is the plugin. Okay. This we use. Wait. Don't install. So if you install now, again your Jenkins will get slowed down. Only we will install the required plugins. Okay. So this is the plugin where we use to run the job one after the other. Okay. Now let's move to the next plugin. Go to the Blue Ocean plugin. Type Blue Ocean. Blue Ocean, yeah.
Yeah, this one, sir. Can you see?
Type completely Blue Ocean.
I can see the blue ocean plugin here.
ಕಾಣ್ತಿದ್ಯಪ್ಪ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಟೈಪ್ ಮಾಡು ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಕಾಣುತ್ತೆ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಸೊ ನೀವು ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕ್ ಆಗಿ ತೋರಿಸ್ಬೇಕು
Okay, how much I should type, sir?
ಟೈಪ್
Blue
ಬ್ಲೂ
ocean only,
ಸ್ಪೇಸ್
right?
ಓಷನ್ ಬ್ಲೂ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಓಷನ್
Blue space ocean. Yeah, I typed full.
See this is the plugin it should reflect at top okay
Yeah, it was reflecting, sir.
1 minute listen to me when you're sharing screen you need to be showcased at specific concept that you are highlighting suppose if you're blue ocean see there is one more blue ocean right one two three four five fifth and sixth one is also
Yes.
sixth one is also blue ocean right
Yes,
so
yes.
we need to tell that when installing this plugin only blue ocean and blue ocean is for js and web for Blue Ocean. There are a lot of Blue Ocean plugins.
Okay.
This is what we wanted to show.
Okay, sir.
Okay, whenever you share the screen, you should do the same. Whatever the concept that you are explaining, we need to
Yeah.
highlight it. Go to scroll up, go to top,
Stop only, sir.
go to top. Am I audible clearly?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Click on first Blue Ocean.
I already clicked. Are you not able to see?
Yes, your screen is just delayed for
I
me.
think I think lagging, sir. Screen is lagging.
Yes. So duplicate this page. Let's see. Duplicate the Jenkins. Yes.
Yeah, I duplicated.
Ah.
Can you
So
see?
yes, I can see. Go to Jenkins. Click on the Jenkins icon. So in the left side, this is before installing. Left.
I think the screen is lag, sir. Actually, that is why you are seeing it late.
Okay. So in the left side, we are not able to see any Blue Ocean plugin. So this is before installing a Blue Ocean plugin. After installing, we will see along with new item, build history, project relationship, check file, file fingerprint. After that, we will see Blue Ocean. Okay. Go to the plugins. Ah, click on install.
Can you see the install button, sir? Now I
Yes.
started installing.
Yes, I can see that. So now it is started giving
Yeah.
success. I can see
Installation is done.
two. It is done.
Yes.
Okay, if it is
Should I
done,
restart the Jenkins when the installation is complete?
yes, you need to restart it. Before restarting, make sure that you are logging in the right. You are able to log in the server and you are able to log in Jenkins because these plugins will consume more memory. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Restart the
Because I'm
Jenkins.
using free tier only.
Yeah. Free tier only. We can get it for 8 GB.
I'm restarting.
If all tabs are green only, you need to restart.
Okay.
Are you doing the same?
Yes, sir.
Okay. To restart and log in again. So it will ask you
Okay.
for relogin.
Okay.
Everybody able to see the screen and getting the plugins installation?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay, was it asking you
Okay.
for logging in?
Just I'll check. Now it is enabled, sir. Blue version.
I'm not able to see that.
I think some network lag is there, sir. Just a minute.
Refresh the page. Refresh the duplicated one. Let's see where the Blue Ocean is installed. It will ask you for logging in. Now I can see your logging in page. Is it same for all?
Yes, sir.
Okay, refresh the page.
Version.
Sir, it is still pending, sir.
It is not even installed. It is still pending, right?
I'll check, sir. Install plugins. I'll check here.
There are some
It
tabs.
is enabled, sir. It is showing under install plugins option. It is
No,
showing
not
Blue Ocean
not
and
there. Not there. We should be able to see in the main page of Jenkins saying Blue Ocean.
it is showing it is enabled here, sir. Can you see my screen that I have checking in the install plugin list? Blue
No,
Ocean.
no.
Just a minute.
See, ನೀವು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಪ್ಲಗಿನ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಾಲ್ ಮಾಡದೆ ರೀಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು ರೀ ಜೆಂಕಿನ್ಸ್.
ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ ಅಂತ ಬಂತು ಸರ್.
All the tabs are green.
Yes, it is enabled. So let me reinstall it again.
I can see your red button is highlighted for Blue Ocean.
It is uninstall Blue Ocean, sir. This one.
No, 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 no. Don't click on that. It will redirect to the documentation. It is enabled. Means it is trying to install it. Only 97% is completed. And there are still there are still 3 more % to be installed. You need to wait. Okay. Anyways,
It was showing pendings for some of the icons to there. So.
yes, yes, that is what I'm saying. There are it is showing it should be installed with 100%. Then only we're able to see this Blue Ocean plugin.
I will do one thing, sir. I will uninstall this and I'll install it again.
Yeah, yeah. You can do it your own, okay? And stop sharing your screen because this won't work out. Okay. Now, so you understood about the Git configuration and the plugin installation and the credentials creation. Any questions on this? Dhananjay, go on mute. Okay. Any questions on these three topics today? Because this Jenkins is lagging for me. I'll try it from one more time from my end. If not, oh, I have stopped it. Start instance. See, the issue is with the free tier, and we have went with the less memory of the Jenkins, less memory of the server. Suppose if you create it with more memory, so you will not get any latency in the lagging, the server down. Okay. Sorry.
So now, what are the plugins we need to install it?
You just install only pipeline and blue ocean. That's it. Rest of the plugins you no need to install.
Okay.
Okay. And not even installed with pipeline. So whenever we need, we will install it. Okay. Because it consumes a lot of memory.
Okay.
Okay. I'm trying to logging into the Git bash. Let's see. Sorry, Jenkins. I will go to Jenkins password. Give me a second, please. I think I have logged in. Able to see my screen? Okay. Still loading for me. Now it came. Public IP. Please auto manage Jenkins. So when we create less memory, this is the issue with the loading from Jenkins. Okay, so you might create, you can create for 20 GB or 30 GB, but the free tier will get expired sooner. That's what my concern here, because you want to create one more AWS account, and you'll have to wait for 24 hours to be get activated. In between the sessions, suppose if you want to practice now, so it will get burden for you guys only. Getting my point. Go to Jenkins URL, update the latest IP, click save. So screen is lagging for you as well. I have just updated the IP in the system. Is the
No,
screen lagging?
No, sir.
no, no.
We can see the screen, sir.
Sorry.
We can see
It's
your
not.
screen.
It is not lagging.
It's not lagging.
Okay. Okay, fine then. So what I'll do, I'll go to again. See, under manage Jenkins only, we do set up our system. We do update our IP address. Under plugins, we install our plugins. Under credentials, we do create our credentials. I'll go to plugins again. I'll try to install Blue Ocean. I wanted to show how Jenkins looks before the Blue Ocean and after the Blue Ocean. So in the left side, we should be able to see the Blue Ocean plugin to see the stages in visualization. Okay, I'll go here. I will check for available plugin, Blue Ocean. I will type for Blue Ocean and I'll just click on this. There is 97% is showing for me. And before logging in, I'll have to clear some of the jobs in Jenkins. Let me log in and clear those, delete those. Okay, I will show where to delete those. SSH-I, next key, followed by the IP address of the server, Ubuntu at the rate of IP address. Yes. Okay. So what is the default? What is the home path of Jenkins? What is the home path?
Where with Jenkins?
Where lib
Slash var slash lib to slash Jenkins.
So small J.
Okay. I thought Jenkins folder itself is deleted after restarting the server. Okay. There are a lot of projects are getting created here. Let's remove all these. rm-rf star. Okay. Not remove. Sudo rm-rf star. ls. Okay. And even before the workspace, there are logs are getting stored, right? So where is the logs stored? Under logs, right? cd to logs to ls. Okay, not under logs. cd to jobs. There are rm-rf sudo rm-rf star. Okay, so you clear all the jobs and the projects has been created in the Jenkins server. Do check df-h. Size 6.8 GB. See, suppose if you create 8 GB of server now, you will get only 6.8. Okay, used 3.8 GB because we have installed Jenkins and available is only 3 GB. Used is 57%. Available is only 3 GB. It might work now. Okay, now I've cleared all the. You getting my point? So I have cleared all the jobs that previously ran in locally in the server, and again I'm gonna making space in the Jenkins to install a plugins. Okay, so I'll select this. I'll click on install. Install. I'll just click on install. See, all these should be green. Then only you just click on restart Jenkins when installation is complete and no jobs are running. Okay, so now all are green, correct? All are green only, right? Do you see the screen? Okay, after this all are green, you just click on this. So it will ask you for re-login again. So Jenkins is restarting. This is the actual process. Okay, so do you see this Jenkins is restarting? for everybody? Okay. It's 8:26. Anybody has any concern here or overloaded? Can we continue or we'll have to wind up? I'm asking you guys.
Yes, sir. Continue, sir.
Continue. Continue.
Okay. So I'm gonna copy username Sanjay TS and the password. And I wanted to show the node configuration. That is the reason I'm asking. Restart when installation is complete. Okay, restarting is done. Restarting Jenkins. Okay. So this should be green. Okay, now it is pending. So once it is green, so the Jenkins will be restarted, and this is before the Blue Ocean. So once the Blue Ocean plugin is installed, we should be able to see that. Okay, again, username and the password. These plugins will consume more memory. Yeah. These guys did that way. Okay. Anyways, I'll refresh this page.
Hello, sir.
It didn't
Uh,
came.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
You click on the job, sir, Jenkins job. There it will show in the left side.
Okay, just a minute. Where is the jobs?
And create any job, sir. It will show.
Okay, dev, freestyle.
Save it, sir.
Wait. Let's configure the again. Reconfigure the repository. No, before running job, we should see. It's not like when we create a job. Okay, I'll select the credentials for this Git repository and we'll keep it for main branch. And I'm gonna run well step sh retry.sh and I'll just here Blue Ocean plugin. Let's open later. Click on build. So so once we run this pipeline, we can see the visualization of the pipeline. Okay. So how do we see? We go to Jenkins. It should not reflect. Okay. Anyways, this Jenkins is configured this way because in my Jenkins, in the organization, in my company, the Blue Ocean plugin I can see here. Okay. Anyways, okay, Blue Ocean plugin. Are we able to see this Blue Ocean once we create a job? So when we click on this, we can see the visualization of the Jenkins flow. Okay, here we ran the pipeline, right? So if we click on this, you can see the visualization this way. And if there are any stages are getting created, we can also see that. Okay, suppose if you want to go back to again, click on this, so it will redirect to the same page. This is what Blue Ocean will do in Jenkins. Do you see this Blue Ocean? Clear with this, everybody? Just to install the plugin and restart and log in after a few seconds, then you will see the Blue Ocean. And any of the plugin, you do the same. Clear? Any questions and any doubts on this? And whatever the configuration that we do, we go under manage Jenkins and we configure the system, we configure plugin, we configure credentials. Okay. Now, if you guys are interested, can we configure a node and run the specific job on a specific node? I want
Yes, sir.
everybody's opinion here because it's 8:30. Somebody wants to do a festival. Somebody wants to go for other walk.
Sir, I want to go for festival, sir.
Okay. What about others? Okay.
Same
Let's
with me, sir. We have to go.
Continue, sir.
no. Let's take all the opinion. Let's wind up the session. Let's connect tomorrow for the same, and I'll ping for assignment on these topic, and I'll share the notes for the plugin configuration, and then credentials creation, and then the jobs creation and the Git configuration. Okay, you can go through the concept today only. Try to set up, try to configure Git today only, and configure plugin, install only one blue ocean enough, because again you will be burdened with slowness of your Jenkins. Okay,